everybody, hope you're all keeping well at home. Saturday, 18th of October. Just make sure everything's alright. Yeah. So there's a couple of shows coming up very soon. As I think I mentioned before, there's a show coming up at the St. Field. So just getting the bike out of town before taking up to the show. I had it out for a spin earlier this morning, and it's going really well. There's a wee tip for you there. You see why the bike's like a dark blue? Well, what I do is I use this here. I'm not sponsored by these people. Colour Magic, colour enriched car polish. And if there's any wee scuffs or buffs or marks on the bike, I just put that on it, and you can see that I'll put it on it there. See on the rag there, put it on it. And as I mentioned before, but just in case some of you have missed it, I use this Foot Silkaline Pro Boost high performance octane improver. I'm not sponsored by these people, but if you put 5 litres of fuel into your bike, or petrol, gas, whatever you want to call it, for our American friends, you have to put 15 millilitres of Pro Boost high performance octane improver. So it's really essential. Just transformed the bike. I had it out earlier on today. Went up to St. Field and back again. St. Field's just to my, it's just up the road that way there, about 2 miles. The other thing is this here: if you're using stuff like this here, this Pro Boost, be very careful with it, because number one, it's highly inflammable, so if you're using it, put it somewhere safe away in your garage. That's it. Make sure everything's still working okay. Yeah. Back in a minute. What I use is Mr. Sheen multi-purpose polish for cleaning the plastics. Manufactured in Tokyo in Japan in 1982, and then imported into France. And then from France it came into the UK. So the Norman McCaig Memorial motorcycle shows in January. But there's a show coming up in St. Field First Presbyterian Church. It's in about a week's time, so I'm really giving you the heads up in relation to that show. Right. I'm not going to start my motorbike up today because I've already started it up. And for those of you who are unaware, a sports motorcyclist is Slabbie. If you start it up, you have to run it through what's called a heat cycle. Heat cycles mean that you run the bike up to its normal working temperature, and it basically means you have to put the engine under load. You know, you just can't just don't whatever you do, don't if you're going to start it up, take it out for a spin. Don't start it up and just rev it in your driveway or in your garage. That's the worst thing you could do. Rather than put links and stuff like this, it's better to let you know actually by doing a video what's happening on my channel in the coming weeks. There we go. It's all go, all excitement. see the clocks. Bring you around the other side. Just bear with me 1 second, please. That's it. Right. Yeah. Now you can take it from me that there's 22,810 miles, so there's nearly 23,000 miles on the clock. Doesn't really start going until about 4,500 revs, and then it revs comfortably out to, the red line starts at 11,000 RPM and the maximum revs is 13,000 RPM. Once you get out, once you go from first gear, which is 1 down, to second gear, you can actually change up the gears without using the clutch. So you can short shift up the gears. Now you can't short shift going down the gears. That's it. So this will be going on to my YouTube channel. If you want to continue watching my videos, you're just going to have to watch them on YouTube. The best thing to do is like my videos, share and subscribe. That's the best way. As far as I know, a subscription's free. It just means that well, and hit the bell, because if you hit the bell, that means you'll be notified when I bring out the next video. Yeah, it's important to hit the bell. The wee bell icon. Starting to get cold. This bike's not perfect, you know, not by a long shot. It has its flaws, but it's totally original. It's totally original. Let's see if I can get some of this stuff out here. Really don't. That's it. Just let that sit on that for a couple. No, I'll not take the scratch away completely. It just dulls it down a wee bit. It's not actually a scratch, it's just a worm on it. Just takes the bad look off it a wee bit. It's not really designed for marks, but I like that there. Get that. Should be able to take that one away. So light scratches is great for it. I'll just let you see the front. It's actually a lot of my subscribers seem to come from, or a lot of content that I share seems to end up in Australia for some reason. No idea why that is. Residential neighbourhood, and don't really want to disturb my neighbours. That's it. There's a guy sent me a message from Cork. He has one almost the same as mine. So I think there's in Northern Ireland there's only one, and in the whole of Ireland, as far as I'm aware, there's only two. Pretty unique. So that's more or less it. Yeah. So just bring you around a wee bit more. What I'm going to do over the winter time is I'm going to take these plastics off, and I'm going to listen to the exhaust pipes, the header pipes. There's just a little bit of tarnish on them. I'm going to take these plastics off. I'm going to get some it's like a heat resistant black paint, and you just spray it on. You can mask off parts of the engine and that you don't want the overspray to go on to. Rub the header pipes down with wire wool, and then spray the black heat resistant paint on it. And that means to say that keeps your exhaust pipes good, stops it from rusting. Yeah, it came into Frank's Motorcycles in Lisburn. Oh, there we are. Just give a wee check around. Brakes. Buttons under the seat. That will do. Let's just put it into the driveway. say, don't forget to like, share with your family and friends, consider subscribing, it's totally free, and hit the bell so that you'll be informed when I bring out my next video. This is Colin Burnside saying goodbye. There's a bike in the garage.